I'm incredibly honored to be speaking to you today, and quite frankly, a little bit terrified, but here we go. My name is Cindy, and I've been asked to share my story with you. Although our journeys are unique, I'm sure that we have all had to overcome obstacles in order to be here today. Once upon a time, I graduated from high school, and like most of my classmates, I planned on earning a bachelor's degree within a few years, but life often has a way of derailing the plans we make. I started my college career in the chemical engineering program at the University of Cincinnati. During my sophomore year, life decided that my plans needed to change, and college had to be put on hold. People said, "You won't go back." No one does. I simply told them that I would go back because it was important to me. I worked full-time for a few years and then began the chemical technology program at Cincinnati State. A few months prior to graduation, my dad lost his battle with lung cancer. I can tell you that in times of great loss, when nothing else seems to matter, you can still find the strength needed to push forward for the sake of those you love. I was completely heartbroken, but I persisted and completed my associate's degree because I wanted to make my dad proud. After graduation, I decided to take some time off of school, and once again, people said that I wouldn't return. I told them that I would go back to school because I had promised myself that I would earn a bachelor's degree. I went to UC Claremont and earned an Associate of Applied Science in Forensic Criminal Justice Technology. Once again, I decided to take a break from school, but this time for a much happier reason, to marry the man of my dreams. As always, people said that if I took time off of school, I would never return. More adamantly than ever, I insisted that I would go back to school and achieve my goal of earning a bachelor's degree. I looked into 3 other schools before deciding to come to Miami, and I am so glad that I chose to join the Forensic Science program at Miami Regionals. The program allowed me to take courses across several scientific disciplines, and the offerings on multiple campuses made it possible to schedule something as incredibly hectic as working full-time and taking a full load of classes, while still juggling like so many other responsibilities, like trying to be a good wife, daughter, sister, aunt, and friend. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education." I feel that this school encourages that goal. For that reason, Miami is my true alma mater, and I'm a Red Hawk for life. I'm already trying to recruit my niece to go to Miami. That's right, I'm talking to you, Lily Faye. While at Miami, I've had the privilege of having many great professors, like Dr. Tay for biochemistry, Dr. Chang for molecular biology, and the crazy detailed, crazy fun Dr. Marine for analytical chemistry, just to name a few. I would also like to acknowledge the exceptional Dr. Janet Marshall, who has helped me so much since day one. Dr. Marshall has a true passion for science and a genuine interest in helping her students learn. That shows in her teaching, and because of it, she managed to make organic chemistry understandable and enjoyable, which, as far as many of us are concerned, is a true feat. Thank you, Dr. Marshall, for the dedication and guidance you offered to all of your students. I've learned a lot during my time at Miami. I've learned that caffeine is an essential nutrient, and there's no such thing as free time. I've learned that as a continuing student, I can be mistaken for both a teenager and a professor. College also teaches you a whole new kind of math. For example, 40 hours of work plus 4 upper-level classes equals 0 sleep. And 1 week to study for an exam usually equates to 6.5 days of procrastination, followed by 1 night of panic-induced cramming. I've learned that perfection is not always possible, but that doesn't mean you should stop trying to attain it, because you'll make constant progress along the way. Any worthwhile experience is not without its struggles, and I'm not going to stand here in front of you and pretend like it was easy, because you all know that it wasn't. But I have loved my time at Miami, struggles and all. That includes every traffic jam on the way from work to school, every sleepless night, and every pre-exam panic attack. I repeatedly tried to convince my 12-year-old niece to do my homework, but I'm fairly certain she was mostly kidding about that. I will admit there were times when I broke down from sheer physical and mental exhaustion. In this final semester, I made it a full 2 weeks before that happened. I'm not kidding about that. But in the end, it was all worth it, because here we are, proof that mountains are put in front of us so that we can move them, and that hard work pays off. To quote the show Scrubs, "Nothing in this life worth having comes easy." To the friends and family who thought we had dropped off the face of the earth, you can call off the search. We are finally emerging from a mound of books with an invaluable piece of paper in hand. Your encouragement and support is what kept us going, and on behalf of everyone graduating here today, I would like to thank you all. My family is incredibly important to me. and they've been the source of some of the best life advice I've ever gotten. My dad always said, if you're going to do something, do it right. Because of that, I try to do everything wholeheartedly. My mom always says, just do your best. That's the most anyone can expect of you. I repeat this to myself whenever I'm worried about a grade. Several months ago, my husband sent me a quote that said, if given the choice, do what scares you. He said that it reminded him of me, which is probably the best compliment I have ever received, and it's the reason I'm standing here in front of you today. We are all capable of doing things we never thought possible, and we can't let fear hold us back. To my fellow graduates, I offer this advice. Never stop learning, because life never stops teaching. Be true to yourself and pursue your own personal definition of happiness. Keep your goals fixed, but your plans to reach them adaptable. If someone says you won't succeed, simply say, watch me. Pursue your dreams with relentless stubbornness. Never give up, no matter how long it takes. And one day, you will reach a wonderful moment of achievement, such as this. Today marks a profound accomplishment in our lives. We're the Miami University Regionals, College of Liberal Arts and Applied Science, class of 2019. Celebrate it, be proud of it, get some much-deserved sleep, and then set your sights on the next mountain to move. Thank you, and congratulations.